Welcome back to another exciting episode of Rare Coin Treasures. Today, first up, we are diving into the fascinating world of American nickels with one of the most underappreciated yet increasingly valuable coins in today's collector's market, the 1962 Jefferson Nickel with the D mint mark, featuring a brown layer and found in fine condition. This coin is becoming a rising star in the rare coin market, catching the eyes of seasoned collectors and investors alike. Whether you are a passionate numismatist or just starting out, this is a coin that deserves a spotlight in your collection. The story of the 1962 Jefferson Nickel begins in a historic period of American coinage. First minted in 1938, the Jefferson Nickel series was introduced to honor the Third United States. President Thomas Jefferson. Designed by artist Felix Schlag, the obverse features a dignified portrait of Jefferson, while the reverse showcases his famous estate, Monticello. The 1962 issue, minted in Denver and bearing the letter D mint mark, came at a time when coinage quality and striking precision were being refined, making this particular release both historically and artistically significant. What makes it even more compelling is how this specific year and mint mark blend rich American history with hidden collector potential. What sets the 1962 with D Jefferson Nickel apart is its unique toning and patina. Over the years, many of these coins have developed a distinct brown layer, a natural result of oxidation and aging that gives each coin a one-of-a-kind appearance. This brown hue not only enhances the aesthetic appeal of the nickel, but also adds to its collectible value. Coins with such natural coloration are often considered more desirable because they represent authentic aging, untouched by artificial cleaning or chemical treatments. In fine condition, this coin still maintains its clear details and sharp features, making it a true vintage beauty that stands the test of time. When it comes to rarity, the 1962 with D Jefferson Nickel may not have been minted in extremely low numbers, but surviving examples in fine condition with an even brown layer are getting harder to find with each passing year. Most circulated coins from this era show heavy wear, corrosion, or have been cleaned, which diminishes their value. But a 1962 with D nickel with natural aging and preserved details is increasingly rare and highly sought after. Collectors today are showing strong interest in coins that offer historical depth and natural beauty, and this coin fits that description perfectly. As of today, the market value of a 1962 with D Jefferson Nickel in fine condition with a rich brown layer can range from $120,000, depending on visual appeal and collector demand. However, some unique pieces with exceptional toning and well-struck features have been seen fetching higher prices at auctions and online platforms. In specialized collector markets, demand for early 1960s Jefferson Nickels is climbing, and prices are expected to continue rising. This coin is not just a small piece of change, it is becoming a growing asset in the world of numismatics. For collectors looking to secure this gem, here are a few golden tips. Always look for coins that have been naturally aged without signs of harsh cleaning. Coins with original luster, even in brown tones, are far more valuable. Store your coin in a dry, airtight holder to preserve its unique coloration. It is also wise to keep an eye on auction sites and coin shows as values fluctuate with demand. The 1962 with D nickel might not have made headlines in the past, but in today's market, it is turning heads for all the right reasons. In conclusion, the 1962 Jefferson Nickel with the D mint mark and brown layer in fine condition is much more than just a 5-cent piece. It is a time capsule of American heritage, a piece of artistry, and now, a rising star in the coin collecting world. Its growing demand and increasing value make it a must-have for any serious coin enthusiast. Next up, we are going to explore one of the most intriguing and in-demand coins in the United States. Collector's market. The 1965 Monticello Jefferson Nickel without mint mark with its distinctive gray shade and fine condition. This coin is not just a piece of metal, it is a time capsule from a pivotal moment in American numismatic history, and it has taken the collector market by storm with its increasing demand and incredible dollar value. So if you have one of these tucked away, you might be holding on to a small fortune without even knowing it. History and background. The Jefferson nickel has been a cornerstone of American coinage since 1938, featuring the iconic image of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, on the obverse, and his beloved Monticello estate on the reverse. But 1965 was a special year for United States coins. Following a nationwide coin shortage and rising silver prices, the United States Mint underwent significant changes. Although the Jefferson nickel remained copper-nickel clad and not silver like the dime or quarter, the 1965 issue still carries historical weight. Importantly, during this transitional era, the United States Mint ceased placing mint marks on coins to deter collectors from hoarding. That is why this 1965 nickel has no mint mark dash, a feature that makes it stand out in today's collector world. Unique features of the coin. What makes the 1965 Jefferson nickel especially fascinating is its classic design combined with its unique production context. The obverse features a detailed profile of Thomas Jefferson facing left, with the inscription, "In God We Trust," and "Liberty," followed by the year 1965. The reverse showcases Monticello, Jefferson's historic estate, with the inscriptions "E Pluribus Unum," Monticello, and United States of America. The gray shade of this particular coin gives it a vintage look that many collectors admire. Even in fine condition, the fine details of Jefferson's hair and Monticello's architectural lines are visible, making it a prized piece for its age. Rarity and condition for collector demand. While millions of 1965 nickels were minted, finding one today in fine or better condition with a rich gray tone and no mint mark is becoming increasingly difficult. Over the decades, many of these coins have been lost, worn out, or overlooked in circulation. A coin in fine condition from 1965 tells a story. It has survived for over half a century, preserving its historical essence and original design details. For collectors, condition is everything. A coin like this, with preserved detail, minimal wear, and natural toning, becomes an instant attraction in numismatic circles. Its absence of a mint mark further amplifies its uniqueness and demand, making it a top pick for both novice collectors and seasoned investors. When it comes to dollar value, the 1965 Jefferson nickel is making waves in auctions and online marketplaces. In fine condition, especially with the original gray shade, these coins have been known to fetch significantly higher prices than face value. Some are being sold between $5 to $25, depending on condition, while rare examples with striking toning, dye varieties, or high grading can reach even more impressive figures. As collector interest continues to rise and fewer high-quality pieces remain in circulation, the market value is only expected to climb. This is not just a 5-cent coin, it is a valuable asset with growing historical and monetary appeal. If you are a collector or just getting started, now is the perfect time to search your coin jars, check your change, or visit local coin shops and estate sales. Look for the 1965 nickel without a mint mark, especially those with minimal wear, sharp details on Jefferson's portrait, and clean reverse lines on the Monticello. Store it safely to prevent further wear, and consider having it professionally graded to authenticate its condition and boost its market appeal. Joining online collector communities can also keep you updated on rare varieties or rising price trends. Remember, the key is patience, preservation, and knowledge, and this coin checks all the boxes for a high-potential addition to your collection. The 1965 Monticello Jefferson nickel without mint mark is far more than just an old coin. It is a prized collector's item that combines historical significance, aesthetic charm, and real market value. With its rising demand, rarity in fine condition, and distinct features, it has earned a rightful place in the spotlight of numismatic treasures. So whether you are a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, this is one coin you absolutely want in your collection. Next up, one of the most fascinating and highly sought-after coins in the numismatic market, the Monticello Jefferson Nickel 5 cents from 1963, with the D mint mark and a distinct black shade found in fine condition. This coin isn't just another piece of pocket change. It's a true gem for collectors and a rising star in today's coin auctions, commanding impressive dollar values and intense interest from coin enthusiasts around the world. Let us take a journey back in time and explore the origin and historical significance of this remarkable coin. The Jefferson Nickel series was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and was named after Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States. The obverse features a dignified profile of Jefferson, while the reverse showcases his famous home, Monticello, a neoclassical architectural masterpiece. The 1963 with D nickel was minted in Denver during a time when the United States economy was booming post-war and coin production was at full swing. However, what makes this specific year and mint mark combination special is its increasing rarity over the decades, especially those exhibiting unique coloration and preserved in fine or better condition. One of the most unique features of the 1963-D Jefferson nickel is its rich design and striking appearance. The D mint mark, located to the right of Monticello on the reverse, identifies its Denver origin. But what truly sets this coin apart is its black shade, a distinctive toning that can occur due to various environmental factors or storage conditions over time. This dark patina not only enhances the coin's character, but also boosts its appeal and value among collectors. The fine condition of this particular specimen ensures that all key design elements, including Jefferson's profile and Monticello's architectural details, remain visible and well-defined, adding to its desirability. Collectors around the world are constantly searching for rare variations, and the 1963 with D Jefferson nickel with black shading is currently experiencing a surge in demand. While millions were minted that year, very few have survived in fine condition with such a unique appearance. This combination of fine preservation and distinct toning elevates the coin into a premium category. Auction houses and online marketplaces have noted increased interest in this coin, often driving prices higher due to limited availability and strong collector interest. Its historical value, paired with its current visual appeal, makes it a highly desirable addition to any serious collection. In terms of market value, this rare 1963 with D nickel with a black shade in fine condition can fetch a surprising amount in today's collector circles. Depending on the depth of the toning and the clarity of the design details, these coins are being sold for anywhere from $120,000, with higher premiums for coins that have better eye appeal or are part of a complete Jefferson series set. Enthusiasts are willing to pay more, especially when such coins are certified or verified by professional grading services, making them a solid investment opportunity in the coin market today. For collectors who wish to own or trade this coin, here are a few helpful tips. Always inspect your nickel carefully, paying close attention to the mint mark, design clarity, and overall surface condition. The black toning should appear natural, not artificially enhanced. Proper storage in a cool, dry place, using acid-free coin holders or albums, can help preserve its condition for decades. When buying, try to get coins that have not been cleaned, as originality matters in the world of numismatics. Finally, staying updated with online auction sites and collector forums can give you an edge in spotting valuable opportunities and learning from seasoned numismatists. The Monticello Jefferson Nickel, 5 cents 1963, with the D mint mark and black shade in fine condition, is more than just a coin. It is a treasured piece of American history with growing collector value. With its unique features, increasing rarity, and strong market demand, it is no surprise that this coin is gaining recognition as one of the hidden gems of the mid-20th century United States. If you come across one in your collection or pocket change, make sure to give it the attention it deserves. This is the perfect time to celebrate and showcase coins like these that tell stories, capture history, and hold remarkable value in the hands of collectors today. Next up, we are diving deep into one of the most sought-after pieces among American numismatists, the Monticello Jefferson Nickel 5 cents, from 1963 without a mint mark, showcasing a unique silver shade and found in very fine condition. This isn't just any old coin, it's a treasure with rich history, distinctive features, and skyrocketing demand in today's auctions and collector circles. So, if you have one of these, you might be holding something far more valuable than just 5 cents. The Jefferson Nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and has been a staple in American coinage ever since. Designed by Felix Schlag, the obverse features a bold portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, while the reverse showcases Jefferson's famous estate, Monticello. By 1963, these nickels had become part of everyday American life. But certain editions from that year, especially those without a mint mark, have become standout collectibles. The absence of a mint mark indicates that the coin was minted in Philadelphia, and this particular year holds a special place in coin history, not just for its minting legacy, but also for its unexpected visual features, like the silver-like tone found in certain rare specimens. What makes the 1963 Jefferson Nickel without a mint mark truly unique is its silver shade, which stands out sharply from the usual nickel-copper composition. Though officially these nickels were not made of silver, some pieces have developed a bright silver-like tone over time due to the chemical reactions in the metal or possible minting anomalies. This unique appearance adds a layer of visual appeal and intrigue, making them even more desirable for collectors who appreciate both rarity and beauty. Combined with the elegant Monticello engraving on the reverse and the dignified profile of Jefferson on the obverse, this coin exudes classic American design with a twist of mystery. In the world of rare coins, demand is driven by both scarcity and condition, and this coin checks both boxes. The 1963 no-mint mark Jefferson Nickel with silver shade in very fine condition is not commonly found in circulation today. Most have either been worn down or lost to time. But when you find one that maintains strong details, Jefferson's hair and face still clear, the word Liberty and the date bold, and Monticello's architecture still defined, you've got a piece that collectors eagerly pursue. Very fine condition means light wear but solid overall appearance, and in such a condition, these coins are catching serious attention in online auctions and coin shows. Speaking of attention, the market value of this coin has seen impressive growth. While regular Jefferson nickels might not raise eyebrows, this 1963 edition without mint mark and with a silver shade is in high demand. Depending on the specific condition, luster, and overall appearance, collectors are known to pay anywhere from $125,000 or more for this piece, especially when it features that distinct silver shine. In auctions or collector-to-collector sales, certain standout examples have fetched even higher prices, proving that the right eye for detail can lead to serious rewards. Its uniqueness and condition have positioned it as a sleeper hit in the numismatic world, making it a hot topic in today's coin collecting circles. If you are a collector or just someone interested in coins, here are a few tips to consider. Always examine your 1963 Jefferson nickels under good lighting to detect any unusual luster or silver tone. Keep an eye on the details. Sharp Monticello lines and clear lettering are a good sign. If you find one in very fine condition, avoid cleaning it, as natural aging adds to its appeal. Store it in a protective coin holder to preserve its look. If you are buying, look for certified examples or work with reputable dealers to ensure authenticity. And most importantly, stay updated on current coin trends, because this coin's value is only growing as more collectors recognize its rarity. The 1963 Monticello Jefferson Nickel without a mint mark, featuring a rare silver shade and in very fine condition, is not just a historical artifact, but a rising star in the modern numismatic market. With its classic design, unique features, and increasing rarity, it holds strong investment potential and collector prestige. Whether you are a seasoned coin hunter or just starting out, this is one coin you should never overlook. Next up, we are diving into a truly remarkable piece of American numismatic history, the 1969 Jefferson Nickel with the D mint mark, especially the version with a gray shade and in fine condition. This coin isn't just a part of pocket change history, It's a hidden gem that's gaining massive attention in today's rare coin auctions and marketplaces. So stay tuned as we reveal this particular nickel has become a hot property among collectors and what makes it so incredibly valuable. The story of the 1969 with D. Jefferson Nickel begins with a legacy that stretches back to 1938, when the United States Mint introduced the Jefferson Nickel, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, the obverse features a left-facing profile of Thomas Jefferson, while the reverse proudly displays Monticello, Jefferson's iconic estate. The Denver Mint struck millions of these nickels in 1969, but only a select number from this mintage are now considered truly special. Over the decades, many of these coins have disappeared from circulation or suffered wear and damage, making the surviving examples in good condition highly desirable today. What sets the 1969 with D. Jefferson Nickel apart are some truly unique features. First, the gray tone, a result of age, oxidation, and storage environment, gives this coin an antique, almost vintage charm that collectors adore. Then there is the classic Monticello building on the reverse, which when preserved well, shows brilliant architectural detail and sharp lines. Add to that the strong D mint mark, indicating it was struck in Denver, and you have a coin that blends historic design with geographic significance. Even in fine condition, this nickel retains enough detail to impress both seasoned and new collectors alike. Rarity and condition are two major factors that drive collector demand, and the 1969 with D. Jefferson Nickel checks both boxes. While the Denver Mint did produce a large number of these coins, only a small percentage have survived in fine or better condition, with their features still intact. The natural gray patina adds a unique, attractive character that sets it apart from overly cleaned or worn examples. Collectors today are specifically hunting for nickels like this that strike the perfect balance between age, appearance, and preservation. The limited availability in the collector's market has made these coins increasingly sought after, often creating bidding wars at online auctions and coin shows. Now let's talk about what everyone is waiting to hear, the current market value of this amazing coin. In today's collector scene, a 1969 with D. Jefferson Nickel in fine condition with that distinct gray shade can sell for anywhere from $150,000 or even higher, depending on eye appeal and demand at the time of sale. In some cases, if the coin shows particularly strong details and a beautiful tone, collectors have paid premiums well beyond the average. This means that even a coin that once sat unnoticed in a drawer could now be worth serious money, and the value continues to trend upward as interest grows and available pieces dwindle. For collectors looking to invest or expand their rare coin portfolio, the 1969 with D. Jefferson Nickel offers a golden opportunity. Make sure to check for authenticity. Always handle coins carefully and store them in protective cases to preserve their value. If you are lucky enough to find one of these in your collection, you are already holding a valuable asset. And for those actively searching, do not miss out on coin shows, estate sales, and reputable online dealers. You never know when this rare nickel might surface. In conclusion, the 1969 with D. Monticello Jefferson Nickel is more than just an old coin. It is a treasured piece of American history that continues to shine in the eyes of collectors around the world. Its unique appearance, historical background, and growing rarity make it a true star in today's auction market. Whether you are an experienced numismatist or a beginner just starting your journey, this is one coin that deserves a place in your collection. Next up, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of one of America's hidden gems, the Monticello Jefferson Nickel 5 cents from the year 1961 with the D mint mark. This coin, featuring a stunning silver-shaded obverse and eye-catching spring green spots on the reverse, is gaining rapid attention in the numismatic world. In this video, we will explore the rich history, unique traits, rarity, and why this particular coin in fine condition is commanding big dollar value in today's action-packed coin market. Get ready to learn everything that makes this coin an absolute must-have for collectors worldwide. The Jefferson Nickel has been an integral part of United States Coinage since 1938, honoring Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and the architect of American liberty. The obverse proudly features Jefferson's portrait, while the reverse displays his beloved home, Monticello, a neoclassical masterpiece. The 1961 issue stands out because it emerged during a time of historical significance, the Cold War era, when the United States was asserting its identity on multiple fronts. Struck at the Denver Mint, this version proudly carries the letter D mint mark, which alone adds a layer of collectible intrigue. But when paired with its unique color features, a silver-like gleam on the obverse and greenish spring-toned spots on the reverse, it transforms from a simple coin into a visual masterpiece. What sets this coin apart from millions of others is not only the date or mint mark, but its exceptional color tones. That silver-shaded obverse is rare for a nickel from 1961 and is often attributed to a special mix of metal exposure or environmental aging that enhances its aesthetic appeal. The reverse, with its vibrant spring green spots, adds an exotic visual contrast that collectors absolutely love. Such variations are not common and cannot be easily reproduced, making each coin with these features one of a kind. When you hold this nickel in fine condition, you are not just holding 5 cents, you are holding a rare piece of American art history. In terms of rarity, this coin is soaring in demand among collectors, especially those who seek pieces with visible mint marks and eye-catching toning. The D mint mark from the Denver Mint automatically raises its collectible status, and when preserved in fine condition with distinguishable color variations, it becomes a prized find. Although millions were minted, only a very small fraction today exhibit the silver and green tones while remaining in collectible shape. These natural colorations, combined with overall preservation, push the coin far above ordinary 1961 nickels. Its scarcity in this specific appearance and condition boosts both its desirability and market value. So what kind of dollar value are we talking about for the Monticello Jefferson Nickel 1961 with D with these stunning features? In today's booming collector market, this coin can range anywhere from $160,000, depending on the intensity of the color tones, clarity of the details, and overall eye appeal. Some uniquely toned examples have even fetched higher prices at niche auctions and collector sales. The combination of silver and green hues adds to the wow factor that collectors are eager to pay a premium for. As demand continues to rise, especially for naturally toned and fine-condition coins, the value of this 1961 with D nickel is expected to climb even further in the near future. For collectors looking to add this beauty to their collection, here are some tips to maximize your success. Always look for coins with strong details. Jefferson's hairlines and the Monticello columns should be clearly visible. Color variation should be natural and not artificially enhanced. Silver shading on the obverse and spring green patina on the reverse are strong indicators of a valuable piece. If you come across one in circulation, hold on to it. And if you find one at a local coin shop or online marketplace, act quickly because chances are other collectors have their eyes on it too. Storing the coin properly to preserve its condition will only enhance its future value. To wrap it all up, the Monticello Jefferson Nickel 5 cents 1961 with D mint mark is far more than just pocket change. It is a symbol of rarity, beauty, and increasing value. With its silver-tinted obverse and the rare spring green reverse markings, this coin is a true standout in the world of American numismatics. Collectors around the globe are actively seeking out this exact variety, making it a hot commodity in today's market. If you are lucky enough to own one or have the opportunity to acquire it, consider it a smart investment and a proud piece of history to hold. Next up, we are diving into an incredibly exciting and valuable piece of American numismatic history, the Monticello Jefferson Nickel from 1964, with the D mint mark and a striking silver shade found in very fine condition. This isn't just any old 5-cent piece. This is a coin that collectors are actively searching for in today's hot coin market, and it is turning heads due to its unique features and rising value in the collector world. If you are holding on to one, you might just have a hidden gem worth more than you think. The Jefferson Nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and featured President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse with his home, Monticello, proudly displayed on the reverse. The 1964 with D. Jefferson Nickel stands out as one of the final years before a major shift in coinage began due to rising silver prices and coin shortages. Although these coins were not struck in silver, the silver shade appearance of certain specimens has added a mysterious and sought-after flair among collectors. These silver-tone coins often attract premium attention due to the unique coloration that sets them apart from regular nickels. The Denver Mint, represented by the letter D mark, produced a vast number of coins that year, but only a select few come with the shine, preservation, and appeal that push their value through the roof today. What makes the 1964 with D. Jefferson Nickel with a silver shade so special is not just its age, but the visual uniqueness and how it has weathered time. The silver tone on some of these nickels is believed to come from special toning or planchette variations that make them look nearly silver, although they are composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel. When found in very fine condition, these coins show crisp details, especially in Jefferson's profile and the architectural features of Monticello. This level of detail, combined with that dazzling silver hue, creates a coin that instantly captures attention in any collection. Rarity and condition play a massive role in how the market values these nickels. Even though the 1964 with D had a high mintage, most coins from that era were heavily circulated and lost their finer details. Finding one today with sharp features and a natural silver-like tone is increasingly rare. Collectors are on the lookout for specimens that stand out from the crowd, and that is exactly what this coin does. When preserved in very fine condition, it falls into a much more exclusive category, especially if the luster and surface quality are high. These standout coins are now gaining attention in auctions and coin shows around the globe. Now, let us talk value-something every collector is curious about. A typical 1964 with D. Jefferson Nickel in circulated condition might not raise eyebrows. But when you find one with a silver shade in very fine condition, the story changes dramatically. These coins can command anywhere from $130,000 or even more, depending on eye appeal and specific characteristics. Some have even fetched higher prices in recent auctions due to their uniqueness. The collector market right now is experiencing a strong surge in demand for nickels with distinct traits like this one. It is not just about age, it is about rarity, character, and condition. For collectors looking to build a valuable portfolio, the 1964 with D. Jefferson Nickel is a must-watch coin. Always keep an eye out for the silver-shaded examples with minimal wear. When examining coins, look closely at the steps of Monticello. More visible steps often mean a higher grade. Store your nickels in protective holders and keep them away from moisture to preserve their condition. And remember, coins with unusual colorations often draw collector attention, so never overlook a coin that stands out visually. Build your collection with coins that tell a story, and this nickel has plenty to say. In conclusion, the 1964 with D. Jefferson Nickel with a silver shade in very fine condition is not just a 5-cent piece, it is a prized collectible in today's action-packed coin market. Its historical roots, standout appearance, and growing market value make it a coin that collectors are actively seeking. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or a new hobbyist, this nickel should be on your radar. Hold on to it tightly because its value is only rising. Next up, we are diving into the fascinating world of one of the most iconic and highly sought-after American coins in numismatics, the Monticello Jefferson Nickel 5 cents, 1962, with the D mint mark. This isn't just any old coin you might find tucked away in an old drawer. This is a true piece of American history with significant collector value, especially when it carries that warm brown shade and is preserved in very fine condition. If you have ever wondered what treasures might be hiding in your coin collection, this episode is going to be a real eye-opener. Let us begin with a quick dive into the history and background of this special coin. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and it featured the third president of the United States, Thomas Jefferson, on the obverse side. The reverse displays Jefferson's beloved home, Monticello, which gives the coin its popular nickname. By 1962, America was in the midst of major historical moments, from the space race to civil rights milestones, and every coin minted during this era holds a piece of that powerful energy. The 1962 nickel, especially with the letter D mint mark, was struck at the Denver Mint and became part of that exciting era of change and progress. Now, let us talk about what makes the 1962-D Jefferson nickel truly unique and desirable for collectors. One of the key features is, of course, the D mint mark, which denotes the coin was minted in Denver. But more than that, this specific coin often develops a natural brownish patina over time, giving it a rich and vintage look that collectors absolutely love. The Monticello design on the reverse, combined with the distinct font and structure used during that minting year, makes it stand out even among other Jefferson nickels. And when the coin is preserved in very fine condition, with clear details on Jefferson's face, well-defined lettering, and minimal wear, it becomes an even more valuable piece for collectors and investors alike. The rarity and collector demand for the 1962 with D Jefferson nickel with brown shade in very fine condition is growing stronger every year. While millions were originally minted, very few have survived in excellent condition, and even fewer display that beautiful natural toning that adds character and value. Coin collectors are always on the hunt for pieces that not only have historical significance, but also maintain their integrity over time. The 1962 with D nickel checks all those boxes. Its scarcity in high grades and the natural variation in color tone make each coin uniquely beautiful, which means collectors are willing to pay top dollar for them, especially in today's rising collectible coin market. Speaking of value, the 1962 with D Monticello Jefferson nickel in very fine condition is currently commanding impressive prices in the collector's market. Depending on the coin's toning, sharpness of detail, and overall appearance, these coins can sell anywhere from $125,000 or more for exceptionally well-preserved examples. That might sound modest at first glance, but for a 5-cent coin that was once just everyday change, that represents a massive return on value. In coin auctions and private collector circles, particularly those looking for toned and well-struck examples, values can climb even higher. The demand for vintage Jefferson nickels is only increasing, and now is the perfect time to take advantage of this wave. For those of you interested in collecting or investing in the 1962 with D Jefferson nickel, here are some valuable tips to keep in mind. Always look for coins that have clear, readable lettering, a full and visible Monticello building on the reverse, and minimal surface damage. Natural brown toning adds aesthetic appeal and value, so avoid overly cleaned or polished coins. Try to store your nickels in cool, dry environments and use protective holders to prevent further wear or corrosion. Joining coin clubs or online forums can also help you find trusted sources and fellow enthusiasts to exchange knowledge and build your collection strategically. In conclusion, the Monticello Jefferson nickel 5 cents 1962 with D mint mark is far more than just a coin. It is a piece of American legacy that continues to shine in the world of numismatics. With its rich background, rare and desirable features, high demand among collectors, and growing market value, this coin has rightfully earned its spot as a must-have for serious collectors. If you come across this gem in your collection, hold on to it tight, or better yet, consider showcasing it to the world. This is one coin that proves small change can hold massive value. Next up, we are diving deep into the world of United States nickels as we uncover the fascinating story behind the Monticello Jefferson nickel 5 cents from the year 1976, specifically the version without a mint mark, known for its distinct black shade and recognized today as a rare gem in the coin collecting market. This coin is gaining massive attention for its history, unique features, and incredible value in today's collector circles, making it a must-have for serious coin hunters. The Jefferson Nickel series began in 1938, replacing the iconic Buffalo nickel. It features the portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, and the reverse proudly showcases his famous residence, Monticello. The year 1976 holds a special place in American history, marking the bicentennial era, 200 years of American independence. Though the nickel itself did not receive a bicentennial redesign like the quarter, half dollar, or dollar, the 1976 Jefferson nickel became symbolic of that important time. The absence of a mint mark on this nickel means it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and during that time, coins from Philadelphia typically did not include mint marks, making them more mysterious and appealing to modern collectors. What makes this coin stand out is not only its historical link to America's bicentennial era, but also its unique appearance. The black shade on the coin dash, a result of age, oxidation, or particular storage conditions, dash gives it an aged, antique look that sets it apart visually from the standard Jefferson nickels. In fine condition, the details of Jefferson's profile and the Monticello building are still sharp enough to be appreciated, and the darkened color adds an extra level of intrigue and aesthetic value. Such coins catch the eye of collectors who are always seeking something distinctive and historically rich. Collectors today are placing high demand on Jefferson nickels from the 1970s, especially those without mint marks and with visual uniqueness like the black shade. While millions were minted, finding one in fine condition with strong details, combined with that unusual dark patina, makes it more scarce and more desirable. Many of these coins have either been worn down through circulation or lost over time, but examples preserved in decent shape are now considered hidden treasures. For collectors, condition is always key, and a 1976 Jefferson nickel in fine or higher grade with no mint mark and this unique visual tone is increasingly seen as a high-value coin. The current market for these coins is heating up. While a regular 1,976 Jefferson nickel may fetch modest amounts, those with the rare black shade and no mint mark in fine condition are grabbing attention at auctions and online marketplaces. Prices can range from $150,000 or more, depending on the eye appeal, tone, and overall preservation. Some dealers and collectors believe that as more attention is brought to niche varieties like this one, values will only rise further. It is a perfect time for collectors to either sell at premium prices or hold on to such coins as future investments. If you are a collector looking to add a rare United States nickel to your collection, or even if you're just starting out, the 1976 Jefferson nickel without mint mark and with a black shade is a smart and rewarding choice. Always inspect coins for clear details, focus on visual appeal, and avoid cleaning them, as the natural tone like the black shade is what adds to its value. Keep an eye on estate sales, coin shops, and vintage coin dealers. You never know where you might stumble upon one of these treasures. And do not forget to protect your finds with proper coin holders or slabs to maintain their condition and value over time. To wrap things up, the 1976 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, especially those with a black shade in fine condition, is more than just pocket change. It is a piece of American history, a symbol of the bicentennial era, and a rising star in the world of rare coins. With growing demand, unique aesthetics, and increasing market value, this coin is proving itself to be a must-have for collectors. Whether you are in it for the love of history, the thrill of the hunt, or the value of investment, this nickel has something powerful to offer. So keep your eyes open, your collections growing, and your passion alive. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into rare coins and their hidden stories. See you in the next video.